Hello everybody. In this video you will find explanation of Act 2 Scene 5. The scene takes place in Venice before Shylock's house. This scene has a dramatic irony. Shylock trusts his daughter Jessica and Jessica is making plans to betray him. She is making plan to elope with Lorenzo with Shylock's money. Now let's come to the detailed explanation of the scene. Shylock: well, thou shalt see, thy eyes shall be thy judge, the difference of old Shylock and Bassanio. Well, you shall see, and your eyes will be the judge to see the difference between your old master Shylock and your new master Bassanio. What, Jessica? Where are you, Jessica? Shylock is talking to Lancelot, and in between he calls out Jessica. Thou shalt not gourmandize as thou hast done with me. You shall not overeat as you had done when you worked with me. What, Jessica? Where are you, Jessica? And sleep and snore and rend apparel out, and sleep and snore the whole day and wear out your clothes. Why, Jessica? I say. Where are you, Jessica? I call you. Lancelot. Why, Jessica? Where are you, Jessica? Shylock. Who bids the call? I do not bid the call. Who asked you to call Jessica? I did not ask you to call her out. Lancelot. Your worship was wont to tell me that I could do nothing without bidding. You used to tell me that I did nothing without being asked. So therefore I called Jessica without being asked. Enter Jessica. Jessica, call you. What is your will? Did you call me? What is your wish? Shylock, I am bid forth to supper, Jessica. I am invited out to have supper. There are my keys, and here are my keys. But whereof should I go? I am not bid for love, they flatter me. But why should I go and have supper with them? I am not being asked because they love me, but only to flatter me. But yet I'll go in hate to feed upon the prodigal Christian. But yet I'll go because of hatred to eat the food of the spendthrift Christian. Jessica, my girl, look to my house. Jessica, take care of my house. I am right loath to go. There is some ill brewing towards my rest. For I did dream of money bags tonight. I am very reluctant to go because I feel that there is some evil thing preparing to attack my purse. For I did dream of money bags tonight because I dreamt of money last night. Shylock is not willing to go out to Bassanio's house for dinner because he feels that something bad is going to happen to his money. But still he decides to go, and he entrusts the charge of his house to his daughter Jessica. Lancelot. I beseech you, sir, go. My young master doth expect your reproach. Reproach, Lancelot, means approach, arrival. I request you, sir, to come because my young master Bassanio is expecting you. Shylock. So do I his. I am also expecting his reproach. Lancelot. And they have conspired together. I will not say you shall see a mask, but if you do, then it was not for nothing that my nose fell a-bleeding on last Black Monday, last at 6 o'clock in the morning. Falling out that year on Ash Wednesday was 4 years in the afternoon. And they have been planning together. I do not promise that you shall see a mask, but if you do, then it was not a meaningless sign when my nose started bleeding on last Black Monday at 6 o'clock in the morning. In that year, Easter fell on Ash Wednesday, just 4 years ago. Lancelot, he speaks in a very confusing manner here. What he means to say is Jessica will find a mask party where she will find Lorenzo and then they will elope. He speaks in a confusing manner so that Shylock doesn't understand what he speaks and Jessica understands him well. Shylock, what are their masks? Is there a mask party? Hear you me, Jessica. Do you hear me, Jessica? Lock up my doors when you hear the drum and the wild squealing of the wry-necked fife. Lock up the doors when you hear the shrill notes of the crooked flute. Clamber not you up to the casements then, nor thrust your head into the public street. Do not climb up to the windows then, and do not even stretch your neck out over the public street, to gaze on Christian fools with varnished faces, to look at the Christians with their painted faces. But stop my house ears, I mean my casement, but close the ears of my house, that is the windows. Let not the sound of shallow popery enter my sober house. Let not the sound of the superficial stupidity enter my peaceful house. By Jacob's staff, I swear. I promise by Jacob's staff. Shylock swears by Jacob's staff, which his ancestor Jacob is said to have carried according to biblical stories. I swear I have no mind of feasting forth tonight, but I'll go. You go before me, Sarah, say I will come. I swear that I have no interest in feasting away from home tonight, but still I will go. You go before me, servant, and inform that I'll come. Shylock, he will be going out of the house, and before that he instructs Jessica to do certain thing. First, to lock up the doors, not to climb up to the window and peep outside to look at the street, and keep the windows of the house closed when Shylock is not present. Launcelot, I will go before sir. Mistress, look out at window for all this. There will come a Christian by, will be worth a Jew's eye. Sir, I will go before you. And mistress, talking to Jessica, look out of the window for all this. There will come a Christian who will be worthy to Jessica. Exit. Launcelot leaves. Shylock, what says that fool of Hagar's offspring her? What does that fool say? Shylock calls Launcelot to be a Hagar's offspring. According to the Old Testament, the people who were disliked by the Jews were supposed to have been descended from Hagar, the slave woman who was a maid to Abraham's wife Sarah. Shylock, the patch is kind enough, but a huge feeder, snail slow in profit, and he sleeps by day more than wildcat. This man is kind enough, but he is a terrible eater, very slow in making profit, and he sleeps by the day even more than wildcat. Drones hive not with me. Idle people do not live with me. Therefore I part with him, therefore I sent him away, and part with him to one that I would have him help to waste his borrowed purse, and I sent him to one whom he will help to waste the money he would borrow, that is to Bassanio. Well, Jessica, go in, perhaps I will return immediately. Do as I bid you, shut doors after you, keep the doors shut. Fast bind, fast find, a proverb never stale in thrifty mind. If you lock a thing up, you will find it safe. It is a proverb that is never too old-fashioned for a careful man. Shylock, he goes away, instructing Jessica to do whatever he has said. Jessica, farewell, and if my fortune be not crossed, I have a father, you a daughter lost. If nothing goes wrong with my plans, then I still have a father, but you will lose your daughter, because Jessica is planning to elope with Lorenzo. With this, I end the explanation of Act 2 Scene 6. Thank you.